Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I'm standing here today for some insight about 4 effective strategies to remember everything new. And first of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Syariah Natasha Nurjana and I come from class I3C. Okay, turning our attention now to the topic. So guys, have you forced yourself to finish a book in a day or so because you worried you would forget the previous chapter after reading hiatus? When it comes to widening our knowledge base, unfortunately, we usually prioritize quantity over quality. Yes, the more you read, the more information you get. But we tend to forget the things we read after a short period of time. Our inability to retain information from what we have previously read is totally common. To make your reading effective and meaningful, here are 4 strategies to help you retain what you read. The first is generate questions and look for answers. One reading habit we have is to completely immerse ourselves in the text and drill into the details what we read. One method to retain our memory is to first go through the table of content and generate a list of questions. Then, actively search for answers in the book. When we have a purpose to read a book, it is easier to find and remember what we read. The second is scribble in the margins while reading. Jotting notes is definitely a great strategy to gather knowledge retention. When a certain paragraph stands out to us, we will usually highlight or copy the text, but instead, we should use our own words to summarize key ideas to make a stronger impression. Through this process, you are teaching and explaining to yourself on the points. If you are able to give an outline of the passage without hesitating, you can ensure you have really comprehended and digested the content. The third is research on points that you don't understand. When you try to rewrite the summary with your own words, you might encounter points that you find ambiguous. Take the extra 10 minutes to research deeper to get a fuller understanding. Taking the extra step to research can help you understand the subject matter with more details, because most authors assume their readers have some sort of background knowledge of the topics prior to reading the books. The fourth is applying the knowledge to your real life. As mentioned above, jotting notes leads to a better retention of information. Many people hold the misconception that the more detailed our notes are, the better we will retain what we have read from a book. While we are so focused on cramming every single bit of a book into our notes, we often forget that we are simply copying paragraphs from the book to our notes. Also, how often do you revisit your notes? Most people's answer is never. So your hard work in jotting notes have completely gone down the drain. To make your reading and note-taking session more effective, try to incorporate your own life into whatever you are reading. What this means is when you are taking notes, also think about how the knowledge you read could benefit your life and solve real-life problems. When you do this, your notes will become more insightful and useful, helping you remember what you read from the book. Reading requires devotion of time and effort. It may sound unnerving and stressful to spend much more time just to retain what you have read. It could be quite heavy at first, but as you follow the strategies more and more, your efforts will pay off and you will definitely have a better retention after reading each book. Okay, finally, Thank you very much for your best attention, and I do apologize if I made many mistakes. See you guys. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.